Good afternoon S4, and I hope you're all well during this time. I'm uploading a video for you today to outline to you the expectations I have in the lead up to summer, what you have covered to date, and then finally, how do I access and complete work on Google Classroom. Now to start with, this is some of the tasks that I've been putting up for the third years. But this is a journey that you have embarked on and you are now ready to undertake the portfolio moving into next year. So if we're coming back to what I covered at the start of the year, we looked at the cycle of analysis. We have now covered the factors impacting performance. We've looked at all these factors and sub-factors and how do they impact on our performance in the practicals. So we have understood that they've had a positive or a negative impact and looked at a variety of different examples for us to best prepare for the section 1 of the portfolio, which is the only aspect of the course which is under exam conditions. Secondly, you have looked at identifying your strengths and weaknesses by completing a variety of different methods to gather information. You have used, for example, the mental toughness questionnaire to test for your mental toughness. You have used the multi-stage fitness test to test for your CRE. And you have also used the Illinois agility test to test for your agility, to name a few. Then you have moved on to stage 3, where you have used a variety of different approaches, and you have used this through creating your own training program, fourth years, as you can see here in the tasks. You've created your own training program for every factor, and you have looked to use these approaches to develop the factors to improve your overall performance. Along with creating your training program, you've also used a variety of different methods to monitor and evaluate your progress. So this is through the likes of using a training diary after every training session and with use of coach feedback. Now, as you can see here, this is every task that you've completed so far, starting from the revision and the materials that I've added for you, of all the presentations, the mind maps, access and work in Google Classroom. I've wrote that down for you. Task 1 of the mind map work, creating a training program, coach feedback, and everything is in order for you. So for those that haven't completed the work today, everything is easy to access. Everything has a step-by-step guide into how to complete this. But what I'm quickly going to do for you is just show you how easy it is to submit work. Now, along with this video, I'm going to submit a YouTube link to Mr. Murray, who is completing a virtual JOTA for his teacher. Now, I want you to ignore the virtual JOTA. I just want you to watch Mr. Murray, how he completes it, how he submits it to his teacher, and how you can see your teacher comments. Now, as a lot of you have already found out, as soon as you put in a comment, you have been given a comment from me straight away. So a further emphasis of that is if anybody needs any more help or guidance with regards to this, please just put it in your comments section. So what I have up for you here is the portfolio work that I set for you. Now this is essential fourth years. I am looking for you to get up to date with this because this will best prepare you to and what to expect when it comes to completing the portfolio next year. Now, if I'm going to move on to section 2, you can see here, as soon as you click on your assignment, it brings you to here. All you have to do is type in the gaps Now you can see here, if I complete that and if I type it in those sections, even if I cross off and come back on to the same document on my assignment, everything saves automatically. Everything's there for you. So do not worry about saving it as a PDF document. Please just type it into the sections and into the gaps and then submit it. And as I've said, as I'm the teacher in this classroom, I can't have my own comment section, but as soon as you click on your own assignment, you will have a comment section where you can ask questions to myself. Now, fourth years, very quickly, I have outlined to you now how to access this work. So if you open up the classroom, all you simply do is click on classwork, scroll down to every single assignment and task, and you can work through these. But for those that are up to date, that is absolutely fine. Everything sets reminders for you. The latest tasks that I've looked for you to complete is section 1, where you give me 8 DICE examples. And then finally, looking at section 2, where you are describing to me a method that you have used, not an approach. Remember, it's a method. And then give me some challenges. Now remember, give me a sentence as a statement, and then your second sentence follows by "this means." So what does it mean? So if I was to talk about the Cooper test, so a challenge I may face when completing the Cooper test is that the distances may not be accurate, as I did not measure 200 meters. As the protocol says, each side must be 50 meters each, and it must add up to 200 meters. So that's my statement, that it's not accurate because I did not measure 200 meters. This means, now what does that mean? So it's not accurate. I won't be able to use my result and compare it to the national norms. I need you to show me that understanding. So remember, for 3 marks, you need to give me 3 of those answers structured just like that. A statement sentence of you tell me what it is that's the challenge, and then this means. So what does it mean? Okay, fourth year. So as a quick summary, I have went through how you access work on Google Classroom. My expectation for you is to keep up to date with the work, keep completing the tasks, keep messaging me in the comments, as it can only help improve your understanding. I have went through what you have covered to date with regards to looking back at the cycle of analysis. And finally, I hope you're all well, and if you need anything, please just put it in the comments.